Happy Sunday night, folks. Keith here from Come On the Hoop Celtic. I said I'd pop on for a podcast, about 20 minutes max, because obviously work tomorrow. Big day tomorrow for Celtic. Big day in the transfer window. See who goes out. Maybe there's one or two twists who'll be coming in as well. So if you're only joining tonight, hello. Hope you're all doing well. Comment below. Who do you think is going to go out? Do you think there's a twist in there that we could get someone over the line? Remember we going back to the days of Robbie Keane signing the last day, the window, last few hours, Craig Bellamy, some cracking players we had in the January transfer window. Stefan Johansson, people forget about him as well. So we'll talk about a couple of January signs that we had over the years, but let's talk about Urhoghide. Urhoghide looks like he's going to go to a Belgian team called Osaze. Trying to pronounce it is an absolute nightmare. It went onto YouTube trying to pronounce it was an absolute joke. But this is the team that Jack Hendry played for last season, and then obviously he got the deal to Club Bruges. I think it's a good meal for him. As much as I want him to stay at Celtic, we need right back cover. We have Ralston, we have Jovanovic, but you need first team football, and we've seen what the way he played against Betis. He looks like a promising aspect for the future as well. So fingers crossed, he'll be playing at least football until the end of April. The Belgium league split that fixture is kind of similar to the way it's done in Scotland as well. So let's get the comments in. I would like to see Love Sessegnon on loan. Is this the Ryan Sessegnon or the younger Sessegnon that was at Tottenham? Is that the one you're talking about? You were linked with him 2 years ago, and obviously it never came of anything. Obviously, the jersey in the background as well, the 2004, 5, 6, 1. It's only Pepsi Max, not Guinness tonight. So yeah, Ryan Sessegnon, quality player, good. But people were talking about on the podcast last night. We think we need to strengthen in left back position. So my answer to last night was we have enough left back to be covered. We can play Jovanovic there if we want to. We can have we have Scales there and we have Greg Taylor there. I think it's enough to cover left back. Young Adam Montgomery, that deal should be covered, should be confirmed tomorrow. He's gone to Kilmarnock on loan till the end of the season. As I said, it's good for his development. It still means he's not trekking far. He's not going to a different country. The only worry is international pitch, bad tackles, championship, very competitive league. Obviously, what's the name? What's the name? I think Abrota on top as well. So Kitty are pushing for it. Regards to a Yeti, and there's talks of him going back to Basel. Like, but this could be stalled for 3 weeks because the Swiss transfer window doesn't close till mid-February, so which is good. What about striker? I'm not writing off GG, but I think we'll come good. Curious if we loan. I don't think I can't see them getting another striker, unless the Koyogo injury serious or Maeda gets an injury in with Japan last couple of hours. But it'd probably be too late then to even get someone in unless they're a free agent. So I can't I can't see us getting another striker in. We're at the clear now, Lee Griffiths. I know the club haven't confirmed it yet, but obviously he's on loan done until the end of the season. But Andrew's made it clear in his press conference that he should be looking at options elsewhere. So yeah, it would be amazing tomorrow if they confirm Jota on a permanent. But the whole scenario with Benfica sacking their manager and bringing in the reserve coach, and he's obviously worked with Jota through the youth system. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen with Jota. If we can get Jota in on the permanent this window, what a transfer window! Be probably one of the best transfer windows in the last 20 years. It's been outstanding. And look at the passion yesterday. Yeah, fair play to Hearselts. They put up the video of him in the fan with the fans and all, and then there's obviously a fan literally putting his arm around him and grabbing him, saying, "Look how big this means to us." So what a day yesterday for any Celtic fans. Which, sorry folks, my headset's just jumping and going with the sound, so I do apologize if you hear it going off and come on. Just let me know if you can hear me with the old headset. Is that better now? Can you hear me? I have switched it. See, audio. Hold on. Now, let me know if you can hear me better with this. With this. That perfect? Aye, that perfect. Just let us know. Let us know. Perfect. Apologies about that. It's just that headset. It just acts to go sometimes. So get the questions in. Yeah, the Jota situation is just it's wrecking a lot of people's heads because this has been going on prior to the window open that we want to get him on the permanent, and he's been outstanding for us. But it's if the club are ambitious, if Benfica are going to sell him, offload him, because this is the risk you take with players when they come on loan. They go back to the parent club, start sniffing around, start saying, well, we'll actually want them back. You know, like what happened with Mohamed El Nussi. So, yeah. How's it going? Feed the bear. Hope you're well. With regards to Urhoghide, I'll go back into it. It's a good move for him. He's 21 years of age. He's only played one properly competitive game for us, and that was against Betis. So, yeah, obviously, Liam Shaw's had to go into Motherwell on loan as well. Montgomery will go. O'Connell, not Luke O'Connell, the other guy. O'Connell, he got sold at Tranmere, permanent deal. We need a left back big time. I know you're talking about this Mexican guy. I don't think we will get this Mexican guy. I know he plays for Santos Laguna. I don't think we will get this guy over the line. Or is it Santos Laguna? Let me check. Was it Santos Laguna or was it Club America? Just gonna check now. Omar. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel as well. We're going for the iconic Santos Laguna. Going for the iconic 10K. We can get it before Paddy's Day. Be champagne. So just let us know what you think of the left back situation. Are you comfortable? Are you not comfortable? As I said to you last night on the podcast, we have the best defence in the league. So why are we looking to get a left back? If we can get Carter Vickers tomorrow on a permanent, happy days. Look, it's still the end of you happen to the end of the season, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen tomorrow. But never know. Ange and the club and Michael Nixon might be putting out a deal behind the scenes that could shock the Celtic fans leaving this window. I know a lot of people have been talking about this on the channel. Lucky 67 people watching. A lot of people have been talking about this on the channel. Do you think Rodgers and Maeda will be back for the derby? Apparently, there's a chance, but highly doubt. They're playing tomorrow. They're playing on. No, it's not tomorrow. They're playing on Tuesday, but on Tuesday, they're playing the early hours of UK and Irish time. I wouldn't take the chance. You know, they'd probably be jet lagged. You know, we should get Liverpool back up, left back. Who's that? Robinson, is it? I don't think that's going to happen. Greg Taylor, too average. Liam Scales, decent backup, but not first team quality. Well, you can't really say that. Like, to be honest with you, like he needs a run of games. Like Boli done a decent job. He came in, but obviously Ange doesn't see it as much in Boli. Maybe doesn't suit the style of his football. Like, you know, Boli's not an out and out left back. He's a good wing back, but he's not an out and out left back, like physical left back. Unfortunately, so that's where, and there hasn't been any inquiries about Boli, like reports of Boli going anywhere. Like the last time Boli was linked with a club was a French team, and then he eventually got to Turkish football. So see what happens with Bolingoli. Like if you can even clear Bolingoli for like perhaps 1.2 million or even 1.4 million, hopefully. I don't like. I honestly, it's not the end of the world tomorrow if we don't get another left back. It really isn't. As I said, it's more defensive midfield we should be worrying about. I know Beaton suspended and McGregor's still injured, and there's talks of some Celtic fans want McGregor back in the mix on Wednesday. And I think it's madness to put him back in the mix. As I said, if it was an ankle injury, a calf injury, you know, shoulder injury, you can understand, but this is a concussion that he received. We don't know what the situation is with Callum. There's reports, and I done a YouTube video. It was Football Scotland that broke the story, saying that he's in contention to play. But we'll see on Wednesday. We'll see how
7:15 on Wednesday night with the teams announced. Personally, I play Boli as the first choice. He doesn't seem to be fancied by everyone. I don't know. I don't know if it's the case. I'll just check his wages now for you. I'll see how much Goalie's on. I think he's on like maybe 18 grand. No, yeah, he's on 18 grand. So let's see. Let's see what he's reportedly on at the moment at Celtic. Right. Goalie. Doesn't even say the wage bill. His wage bill. I think he could be on about, I'd say he's probably on about between 15 to 20. So, his contract is up the end of May 23 as well. So it's the same. Sometimes you can find it. Sometimes you can find them online. It tells you, like sometimes Transfer America actually tells you the salary. Sometimes it's not guaranteed. You know, it'll tell you a breakdown of like what clubs they're being with, that fees, that stats, that market value as well. Like his market value at the moment is worth 1.35 million. So, as I said, if we were to even get 1.2 million, he'd be laughing. He'd be absolutely laughing. You know, we bought him for like what 3 million. Let's see here. How much did we buy him from exactly? We bought him for 3.15 million from Rapid Vienna. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. It is true. Barkas is on 20k a week. He was on 12k a week at 80k ants. So that's why. Score predictions for Wednesday. I'll keep that for tomorrow's video or Tuesday's video. I think it's too early to judge that. You're gonna have to see what Ange rolls out on Tuesday as well on the press conference. You know, there's no point of saying this. Hopefully you'll win. Hopefully you'll win. Is Sorrow still at the club? Yeah, Sorrow's still at the club. Sorrow is still at the club. There's no there was reports of MLS teams looking at him. 2 MLS teams, Atlanta and New York Red Bulls, but nothing's came from it. But as I said, tomorrow night about 9 to 11, I will jump on a podcast for about 2 hours, just talking general Celtic about transfers. Hopefully there's a bit of activity tomorrow, mostly going outdoors, you know, out the club, out them doors, out them the next time doors. Would you take a draw on Wednesday? Someone asked me that last night. Minimum a draw, but obviously we want to win. We want to go ahead of them in the table for momentum, you know. So make it 1-1, head to head, going ahead of them. Worst comes to worst, it just depends if we got like 10 men down, you take a draw, but we should be beating them. They have no fans as well, so we should be definitely beating them. And I want to ask you tonight on the channel, how do you feel about with them not having fans in the stadium? You think it's killing the whole buzz of the derby? I know we didn't have any fans at Ibrox because there has people said to me on the Facebook page earlier on, it kills the buzz of the derby. So let me know. Get in touch. Comment below. Tell me what you feel about this. Now them not getting allocation. Well, not picking up any allocation, you could say. Looking good team on Wednesday. Hopefully look at that. Abada goal was a massive kick for us yesterday. Massive kick pushing for the title. So look at leagues are won in May and April. If we can build momentum, and we've only lost 3 games on that end in the league, so it's been going well so far. And that was Livingston, Hearts, and Rangers, and that was the start of the season. Gonna go back to my film, but here's my final wish list for tomorrow. Sell Barkas, Taylor. Taylor's not going anywhere. Taylor's not to sign a new contract. Taylor won't be going anywhere. Boli, McCarthy, Ajeti Johnson, imagine. No. Mikey Johnson, hopefully he goes out on loan somewhere. Hopefully someone could put him in. You never know, like a championship team or a League One team in the English leagues could go from. Let's see what Strange Love the Doctor says. There's 110 years watching, so get the comments in. I'll see what I can answer. I may be in the minority in this, but I will not do some of these kind of stories. Pakistan for special occasions. I don't know what that means. Taylor's useless. I agree with you. Yeah, Ben Doak looked really well yesterday. He played well on the right wing, I have to say. 16 years of age, fair play. And I did get confused last night. I thought he was 18, but he's 16, second youngest player to feature for Celtic. So yeah, I'm heading the Greek boy will get injured. No, I don't think so. I think he looks all right. He looks fine, you know. If it take there, look, he hasn't. He's only played what about 11 games for us so far. A majority of them being subs, coming off the bench being a sub. So, you know, Wednesday night is going to be a special night. I wish I was there on Wednesday night. Unfortunately, I'm going to be sitting in Padder Browns in Dublin with a pint of Guinness, watching news, singing his heart out. I'd be singing my heart out to Teddy as well. But hopefully, I'll be general sale for tickets tomorrow for the Conference League will go on sale. So fingers crossed I'll get a ticket for it. I'll be over for the Conference League. Fingers crossed. So done well, the wee man did. He done well on the right flank. And then as I said, towards the end, took a few players on the left flank. So Jota has to play on the left. You know, Abada has to start on the right. And then Gigi up front, you know. Mr. Dublin Mick, forever asking me where I'm from in Dublin. He's never going to find out because you never say where you're from in your hometown. I'm from Dublin, that's it. I know it's only a question, but you can't trust anyone off the internet. It's a fact. Celtic Feed has reported that Jota has signed the contract and will be confirmed soon by Celtic. Don't always believe what's on the internet. Okay. There was a report that according the contract was signed the first week in January. So let's see what happens. He wants to stay at Celtic. You can see it every time he gets asked a question, he just laughs it off. He's playing me football, he's enjoying it. So fingers crossed he stays at Celtic. And if Benfica don't qualify for the Champions League next season and even get into the Champions League spots in the Portuguese League, I can't see him, you know. Loan out Sorrow. Well, that's if someone's interested in Sorrow. There's been no, like as I said, there hasn't been, the Sorrow talk has kind of gone dead in the last 10 days. So fingers crossed we get sent Sorrow on loan somewhere. He just needs to get better in the discipline in regards to football. Like he's a good player, good passer of the ball. He just loses the head too easy. It's going to be a special feeling if we win on Wednesday. Something about this season feels different. It has a real 97, 98 feel to it, doesn't it? Has a real 2007, 8 feeling about, you know, we just want to take this title. You know, we went into the season underdog of taking this title as a rebuild. And worst comes to worst, if we win the Scottish Cup and we finish second, then we get the Champions League qualification playoff. It's not the end of the world. 2 trophies back. I'm just building something special at this club. And he's on a rolling contract. And that rolling contract should be extended. You know, maybe they're just holding off and seeing what he wants to clear out in the summer as well. It takes 2 seasons. Every club Andrew's gone to, it took 2 seasons to build that title-winning team. So, and that was at the likes of Brisbane, you know, Melbourne as well. So, fingers crossed, you know. Gotta have the faith. It's different from last season. I know we're all in a kind of civil war, which you're saying Mick, or not Mick, Lenny out, Lenny in, Lenny out. You know, we were all in a civil war at the time. I just felt after the Derby game at Ibrox, I was like, he has to walk away, and he just kept stubborn. So, as far as I know, it cost the club $500,000 to clear him out, terminate his contract. And people will say in this channel he's ruined his legacy, but I look at the Neil Lennon good moments. You know, I look at the moments as a captain, you know, as a manager. You know, he's the only manager / player to win 10 titles at Celtic. I know that one title hurts a lot of fans, but, you know, he's been a good servant to the club. But last season, he should have walked away earlier. And it was down to just, you know, he's just every week presenting himself to the media. It was a laughing stock it was. But, you know, I'm not going to hate Lenny over one season, and I'm sorry, but I don't. As I said last night about the whole Brendan Rodgers thing, you know, you can't just keep living in the past and holding grudges. You know, Rodgers was a phenomenal manager for Celtic. The style of football he played, the culture he brought into the club. You know, I talked about Scott Brown, you know, playing extra years in his career as well, and you know, but let's move on. Like, there's no point, you know. That's it. He did, and sadly, he did. He didn't think about, like, you know, and you know, it just, he should have walked away. Even after the Livingston game, he should have walked away. You know, I just, you can be angry at the time, but there's no point holding the grudge in. I'm going to go into this question here. Are you expecting any more signs tomorrow? I think we're going to sign one more player. I really believe, Dublin, Mick. I really believe there's someone in there. I don't know what position. There's obviously everything's quiet at the moment. There was a lad we were looking at called Lee Buchanan, a left back. I know, as I said in the podcast earlier on, Lee Buchanan, he's early 20s, plays for Derby County. He's on the free in the summer. Ourselves, Preston, Nottingham Forest is linked to him. A bit of rivals of obviously Derby County and Blackburn are linked to him. But he looks like a good prospect. Played under 21 level for England. So Lee Buchanan could be a shout if I'm putting anyone on. I can't see anyone that like in the Scottish League we're going to go after. But Logan's very own Neil Francis Lennon. That's it. Never been to Logan. I watched the Al Jazeera documentary of obviously Jay and his dad. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So won't hate Lenny either, Keith. A board's fault for a lazy appointment. Agree, completely agree with you. At the time, like I was delighted for him, when he won the Scottish Cup. But I thought, he came in, done the job, and walk away from it, and then we focused. There was no ambition from the club. Reported that he was in the shower and he was throwing the contract at him by Lawwell and Desmond. So, but the club, there's still a lot of cracks with the board, and I have to say, I know Michael Nicholson's one of that board of corruption, some people might say, but he's done a good job in this transfer window. They've acted. They've got 3 J League players in. We're still yet to see Johnny Kenny feature. He's still 2 weeks away from even training with the first team properly. So let's see what happens. And Matt O'Reilly, what a baller! What a baller! He's been outstanding so far in the 2 games. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be another Joe Ledley. I really think Callum McGregor, Matt O'Reilly are going to be like a Brownie and a Ledley. Them boys are going to be literally down to at this era. Could be asking for a lot, but Logan's a kip. I went through it in the train a few times. We need to get a young goalkeeper loaned out. I look to see Toby. Toby's doing well. Toby's doing well for the B team. I think Toby's could be the answer for the future. I can't see Hazard getting in there. Hazard's obviously gone to Helsinki on loan. I wish him the very best in the Finnish league. Barkas is obviously linked with a move to Gothenburg, 20k. The loan move broke down to Sheffield United as well on Wednesday, and there's Instagram pictures of him going on his way somewhere. So it's been a difficult year for Barkas. A new Babs came into the world. He was shocking for Celtic. So look, it just didn't work out for Barkas, and there's no point having grudges on players. What did you think of Riley's debut, Paradise debut? Outstanding. I'd say I know I said 9 last night, but I looked at it all together. I'd say an 8.5. I think he was pretty good. I think he was composed. He's passing, even on the wing, he was pushing on the wings, and he was unfortunate not scoring in the first half. I thought he was really good at Tynecastle as well. Deserved the man of the match. Do you think we will steal the deal for Cameron Carter Vickers? I hope so, because I want a signed jersey from the agency cup he's with. It's over in East Lothian at the moment, but I'll get it next time I'm over in Scotland. I'll bring it home and I'll hang it up and I'll show you it. I won it. Thanks to my friend Stephanie, tagged me in it. But yeah. So just to let you know, folks, I'm in the process of getting 4 jerseys remade, CR Smith jerseys made to give away to 4 lucky subscribers from the journey of 9k to 10k. And then once I get to 10k, I'll be announcing, just picking out random subscribers on these shows, and I'm going to ping them. But unfortunately, you'd have to be in the UK and Ireland, because it's going to cost me a fortune to ship it to Australia or America. But I will be giving stickers out as well. So if a lucky subscriber, I'll be giving away Command the Hoop stickers as well. Do I have any here? I don't. But check out Celtic Bunker. Celtic Bunker. It's on Facebook and Instagram. They send me these bad boys. So Celtic Bunker, a massive thank you for them. But yeah, big time. I will be sending a few stickers. Let's shoot through the comments anyway. Fly through them. Was Kyogo in Korea or IKEA? I don't know what you mean by that, but Kyogo is back in Glasgow the last 8 days. We need to go and tell you. Oh, like a gunner, you mean? I don't know. Ben is the backup. No need for another keeper till the summer at least. Agree with you, Graham Bell. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you subscribe to the channel as well. Like every single one, you give it a taparoo if you haven't. The majority of people here, regular people, have subscribed. Delighted with all the Ange signings. We just need Jota and Carter Vickers to sign long term. I asked the question to majorities last night. Who has been the best signing under Ange? Who's been the best signing? Is it Kyogo? Is it Joe Hart? Is it CCV? Is it Jota? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I'll stay on for another 15 at a time, bit Fergie time. Who's your midfield for Wednesday? I said it last night, Dublin Mick. I'd play Jovanovic there, defensive mid. I know people are like, oh, he's not worth it, but some people said, yeah, Jovanovic, Matt O'Reilly, and Hatate. That's what I go for. I don't want James McCarthy playing. Bring him on as a sub, 60 minute. Just don't think he has the legs for it, you know. Without counting loans, Kyogo. But look at Joe Hart. Joe Hart was a steal from Tottenham. An absolute steal from Tottenham. You know, Jota's been unbelievable. It's been exciting. You know, he's getting the fans up off the seats and all. You know, Ange football's getting the fans up off the seats. I do. But I don't watch much of it because of the time difference. I don't watch much of it. I watch the odd Leafs game. That's about it. I've been to one NHL game. It was 5 years ago. My best friend lives in Pittsburgh, so we went to see the Penguins played the Vancouver's Canucks. But that was good. It was different, obviously different from a football game. $15 a bleeding put. $15 for a big can of beer. I was like, good luck. At least you sell alcohol. I don't think you'll ever see alcohol being sold at Scottish football games ever again. There's reports that Rangers are getting the alcohol license back because Harry Styles is playing there. DOC. I'll say. Was at the game yesterday. Jovanovic recovery pace is unbelievable. You can really see the passion for the club he has. Oh, that's what I said. That's what I think he'd be an ideal shout with defensive midfielder. I think he'd do a job there. Like he's good in the air, good long ball, go for a tackle. You know, he's pacey as well. So why not? Why not? Like, so why not? Tate looks immense too. He seems to kill down the second half. I think they all took the foot off the pedal there yesterday. To be honest with you, some of them did, some of them didn't. But look at Tynecastle. You know, we just were all over the shop at Tynecastle. But it's been a roller coaster of a week. You know, getting a crucial win at Tynecastle. You know. Please confirm you will be doing a preview and prediction video on Tuesday. I'll be doing 2 videos. I'll be doing a short video and then I'll be doing a podcast. I'm going to try to get a few people on the podcast. If not, I'll be solo. Jason Derulo, riding solo. So let's see what happens. I will be. So please hit the thumbs up on this video as well. It helps the stats. It helps people come to the channel as well. Sadly, Jota and CCV are not given to sign for us permanently. I fear Jota will decide to stay at Benfica and Spurs might ask for too much money. No, Spurs want to clear it out. Cartman Vickers. I think Cartman Vickers has a better chance than Jota. You know. Who's the breakthrough youth prospect at Celtic for you? Who's that guy that played against St. Johnson with the red hair? Who's that guy that played up front for us? He looked like a good prospect. Obviously Ben Doak played brilliant yesterday as well. You just need to keep the goal. Okay. Look on TikTok. They're blocked on TikTok. There's about 5,000 blocked on TikTok. If you don't have me on TikTok, get on it. It's just a bit of banter. So here's the name of TikTok. Comments below, folks. And if you don't have us on Instagram and Facebook, come on the Hoop Celtic. The link is on the channel. You just go across to About and you see the link there as well. So it'll be good for you to see. Can I go in now and put this on, please? Share the link. The communication across all these platforms is brilliant. I do really appreciate the support on the channel as well. Different from other channels, you know. Let's see. Get this link, please, now. Get the link now. There you go. Can't even put that as a thing. Hold on. Put the star in that. There you go. There's a star there. I think Ralston deserves the credit for really stepping up this season and providing the doubt was wrong. 100%, 100%, which is CB the third. Proved me wrong. Proved you wrong. Proved everyone wrong. I thought it was a liability, to be honest. And the loan moves he's had has really worked out. And hasn't been any decent scout reports back as well. So, yeah, he's been outstanding. I hope he gets the player of the year, to be honest, because the work he's put in. As I said about Ralston needs to play, because Ralston doesn't play, he might go off the radar, and he's using a sub. He might not have the hunger that he once had as well. Give him consistency, and he's playing. I thought he played well yesterday in the first half. I know he got taken off, but I thought he played well. So not taken off. I'm thinking of Taylor, not taking off scouts. I thought he played well. I know some people might say, no, he didn't play well, but I thought he played all right. Like, I really did. All right, hula hoops. How's it going, George? If Spurs want to sell, they're not going to sell him for 10 million. It's going to be 6 million. They want 6 million up front. Celtic were going to pay 3 million and add-ons over 2 years. So obviously down to European performance and stuff like that. That's counted. But he's going to be sold for 6 million. And I'll be honest, I think we're going to get him. But Jota is like what we're looking at. Maybe the fee could go up. It just depends on the amount of appearances and goals he accumulates towards the end of the season. The only way Kyogo will play if you give him some winter time. Okay, Kyogo needs a rest. He needs a rest. I know it's a massive game, but there's no point throwing Kyogo back in as well, and he gets injured. And as I said, I'd rather not see Callum play. And that's my honest opinion. What's the point? Like, we need him all season. I know it's a massive game, but people aren't thinking too much into it. The guy's face is bruised to bits. I know you've seen the picture of him obviously laying the reef yesterday. But Angel looks like he's getting a bit better than he was at Tynecastle, but no, definitely not. I thought he played well too. I think he's coming off. He's coming off tactical move. Yeah, okay. I play every penny for CCB. I generally can't think of a mistake. He's only been suspended for one game, as far as I know. So yeah. Okay, it's been around. It's the ref I'm worried about Wednesday. I won't be worried about the referee. We should be worried about refs all games because they're corrupt as hell. The Scottish football, like yesterday, you look at that Taylor incident and Beaton, but I won't be worried about the ref too much, to be honest with you, Stephanie. Just once we go out there, be disciplined, play good football, we have the fans behind us. You know, that you never walk along, it's going to be crazy. And the green lights, the huddle, it's going to be unbelievable. I think Gio, Van Bronckhorst and Rangers are going to be in for a shock in the playoffs because the team we've turned into since we played them back at the 31st of August, it's a massive change. Massive change. Like, you know, don't get me started on the refs. I might do a video on the refs soon. I know I couldn't talk about them, you know. There will be a chance you can play, but you really, like, honestly, like, I know I'm not trying to be a bad buzz here, but like, these boys could be jet lagged. They're coming from Japan. Like, let's look up. Let's go to Tokyo. 8 hour flight. 14 hours and come on. Now is that a direct? No, that's a stop. It's a direct flight. It's like, you're looking at about 9 hours. Like, I think these are all mad, absolutely mad. You know. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I did indeed. Unbelievable. What a howler. What's your thoughts on Boydie? Are we talking about Air Boydie or Chris Boyd? Like, at the end of the day, he shouldn't be a pundit. He's absolutely shocking. He's so one-sided. It's unbelievable. The whole point of punditry is to kind of say it how it is. Like, McCoist is kind of more. He's all right. But like, you're not look at the likes of McCoist to Boydie. Like, Chris Boyd is an absolute shambles. Shouldn't have a job being a pundit. If VAR was in Scottish football, we'd be 8 points clear. Less penalties given to them as well, hopefully. You know. Yeah, he's an absolute disgrace. Spurs will be looking for a nearer 10 million. They won't be. They'll be looking at 6 million. I'm telling you, it'll be 6 million. Definitely. Right, folks, 2 more minutes and I'm jumping off. Walk in the morning. You're not the only person that said it. Said it, definitely. Well, I can't say that on the channel, you know. I can't say that. But yeah. I think I'd rather have Chris Commons back in the punditry position. And Chris Commons was shocking as a pundit. The Sky, absolutely horrendous. You know. I know. Right, so as I said, just to recap on it, Urhoghide's gone to Belgium football. He's going to go there until the end of the season. Montgomery is going to go to Kilmarnock. Barkas, perhaps Sweden. Ajeti, perhaps Switzerland. And Boli, I don't know. Just send him to the lads of right at this rate. You know, he looks Spain, so just send him to Spain for the rest of the season if you can. So, yeah. If your first time coming across the channel, press the subscribe button. I said I'm on the road to 10k, and then we'll start giving stuff back to you for the legends he's there. 6 new subscribers, happy days. So I'll be doing a short video after this as well. So be worried about the job. Don't be worried about it. Let's just play it out. Simple as that. There's no point overthinking about it. Just play out the rest of the season. And then if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm sure Ange has a good scouting system. We'll find someone, you know. That's it. I really think there's a really good player there in Urhoghide. I think that as well. I really believe Urhoghide's going to be someone else. Just needs a bit of time. That's it. Right. So, as I said, I'll be back tomorrow night between 9 to 11. I'll play out the day, see how activity is, and then I'll get back tomorrow night and we'll do a podcast. As I said, it can be very repetitive doing these, and I feel like I'm answering the same stuff. But interaction's key. Hell, and good night from the Celtic family. So, speak to us all soon, folks. Good night, God bless, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back for a couple of videos. We'll do a video after this, and please subscribe to the channel.